Well, as a consolation prize to the trial, we're going to open a mystery tackle box.
Just as well.
Sounds fun, doesn't it?
Let's crack it open.
All right, Dave, you got it there? Is that it?
I don't know if this one's sealed. I was using this as like a notepad sealed. There you go. You get to do your signature.
All right.
Bust her open.
As everyone knows, Ike Live is the only live podcast, Brian and Carpenter, is that click?
Probably.
That opens a
Who knows nowadays?
MTB box live. And, of course, we're going to break the seal. It's one of the best parts of it. You never know what you're going to get. We're going to try to open this up here real quick. Get this fucking thing stuck. Since COVID, they
Get Brian's Coke now.
Sealed them up real good.
I got it. Since COVID, these things are really locked up, man. COVID's changed this.
It's my
thing
fault. I
completely.
got plenty of calcium in my system.
Yeah. Pete also has one there.
I've got
We're gonna open this thing, and a lot of cool stuff in this one.
It would have been great if you guys would have like got that box and
I
put
like
masks
this.
on all the lures that you sent to Pete.
I like this a lot.
What?
Like if you put all masks on every lure Pete had, like
All
little
right.
tiny masks, like Band-Aids.
All right, Dave, I'm going to you. All right. So, Brian Carpenter, give me a little small close up of this right here.
I'll give you what I got.
A lot of good stuff in this MTB box this month, but this one caught my eye. Really, really good. This is called the Death Wish. Death Wish. And if you look at it, this is a 4-pack of what I would call, Riz, what would you call this? A finesse boot tail swim bait. It's like a boot tail swim bait. Almost looks like an Optima swim bait a little bit. It's got that Freddy Boom Boom Optima look to it. But it's a boot tail. I like the colors. I like the eye spot on it. I could see these working on a jig head or even a weighted swim bait hook or an unweighted swim bait hook. Even as a swim jig trailer, I could see these working. So, Death Wish, very cool. Very cool looking bait. Like it a lot. Dave, what do you got?
I got the Guggen Baits frog.
Oh, I saw
Nice.
that
That's a
before.
good one.
Yeah, I saw that before.
I picked that one last show, Dave.
How's the
Good
hardness? How's the hardness? That's the main thing on a
It's
frog.
a little
always.
stiffer than me. A little stiffer than I
Yeah, I
would
always
like,
worry
but
about
the hook is
the hardness.
The hook is just crazy sharp. I mean,
Right.
Gamakatsu.
Huh.
You gotta let it sit on the deck of your boat for a little bit in the sun to soften it up. But
The
it's a good
skirt
frog.
feels different.
Right.
The skirt feels different than other skirts do, man. It seems a little thinner,
Skirt and Ernie.
Yeah, maybe thinner.
right?
Yeah.
I'm
maybe
just
a
picturing
little-
because I use exclusively I use Spro and I use Duckett's frog, but I
Body
mean
may
it
be
feels
a
a little
little
thinner than
hard.
that.
I like the Eat Me, too, on the top. I mentioned it
Yeah, I
before.
know it's funny.
It's crucial. I mean, they got to feel the
Ross,
letters.
Throw me that.
Yeah, I'm also going to get it in so it don't fly all over.
All right, let's
I'm
keep
gonna give it
going.
to you.
Let's keep going. Riz, what do you got back here?
I have a Lake Fork stick bait, and the reason that I picked it is because it's got like the D-bomb thing going on with the ribs.
Yeah, little rings.
Yeah. It's got the rings going on from end to end, but the middle has a solid segment and the ends have a solid segment. So what I'm looking at it as that it's obvious where if I'm going to wacky rig it, it's obvious where to put the wacky rig. And as that thing's falling, I think it's going to catch a lot of water, make bubbles, and should have a pretty good action going down. So it's a Lake Fork Trophy Lures, garlic and salt impregnated, which I think is huge when it comes to soft plastics. Is I don't want it to smell like chemicals. I want it to smell like something natural. So.
Very interesting. Brian Carpenter,
You
what we
ready?
got? And then we're going to go to Pete.
Let me see that thing.
I got Gambler
not bad.
Wars.
It's not bad.
Ooh, Gambler.
Gambler Wars.
Gambler Wars.
Gambler Wars.
This is the Why Not.
Which
Oh,
color gamble you got?
We got a
Talking punch
Ooh,
bait?
my
yeah, it's a
God.
punch bait.
Dave, smell that.
Yo, smell it.
Garlic?
Strong.
Heater.
Heater. That's a heater. Yeah, the Gambler Wars smells good. And that 10,000 fish. Same thing we had last show with the swim jig from Lift It. It's a pretty cool swim jig.
Yeah.
Paired up with
Tail.
that, it actually looks really good. I'd like to throw it sometime soon. Pete, what do you got, Pete?
Pete, what you got over there?
Same thing.
I have a tickle tail.
Tickle tail.
This is BTC's got me interested in these baits. It's not as big as a bluegill. It's not as big and wide as some of the things that he showed me. But
It's like a perch.
but I like this. This is a lot of ribs, It's going to catch a lot of water, a lot of resistance in the water.
Right.
It's a Catchco tickle tail.
Right. Ribbed for her pleasure.
Ribbed for some kind of pleasure.
It's a good
Smells
soft
good,
plastic,
too.
but not as big as BTC's. I've heard that in many scenarios.
All right, so this I want to get back to this Death Wish little swim bait.
It looks
it's
good.
Nice, but I turned around. I assumed it was Catchco, but it's Jawbone Tackle Co. Distributed by ASL LLC from Coropolis, Pennsylvania.
What?
Yeah.
Local?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Show
Well,
me
where the
what-
hell's
I don't know. I mean,
Coropolis?
Pennsylvania could be 6 hours
How's
away.
the plastic feel on that, Mike? Is it
Super
soft?
soft.
Show
dude.
me that.
Super soft. This is right. This is actually right.
Yeah, it is right.
It's super right.
Yeah.
I like the little vagina flap on the bottom too.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's right.
It's crucial. You got to have that.
That bait's right.